Fourth friendly for Inter Miami. This time playing at Olimpia in Honduras. We'll take it away, Herc, with Lionel Messi. That's Luis Suarez with a big effort assisting Leo Messi just for the tap-in. Inter Miami scores in the 27th minute.
I gotta be honest. When I saw that highlight, I thought it was like R9 in a Legends match or something like that. The defense left a lot to be desired as well.
Another lost ball by Olimpia, and now is Messi assisting Federico Redondo.
Yeah, and then Messi's right here. He's gonna get his. He's gonna turn around and play facilitator. It's a good finish. I mean, Inter Miami just putting on a show. That's what they got sent there for. That's why they're there. They're there to put on a show.
Absolutely. Full house. Benjamin Krematsky to Luis Suarez. Suarez between the keeper's legs. Lucho Suarez scoring. That was the 4. There was going to be still one more opportunity for Inter Miami in the 80th minute. Here's the cross, and Ryan Saylor with the tapping. Lucho Suarez is happy. Everybody wants a piece of Leo Messi. Inter Miami wrapping up their international tour before the start of the Major League season with an authoritative win 5-0. But some of those players, as we saw, clearly not in game shape yet. Still the preseason. And MLS kicks off for Inter Miami in 12 days exactly, and there are some concerns regarding the availability for the of their stars. Kirk, there's CONCACAF Champions Cup involved. The Club World Cup is coming up in the summer, and obviously Leagues Cup. It's a packed schedule for Inter Miami. Any concerns for these stars' health?
Oh, absolutely. Think about it. You miss Messi with the Argentine national team every time they roll around if they're in a tournament. And Messi got injured. And the amount of time that he was away from your team, regardless if you did well or not, that's still time away from the team for Messi. You look at Suarez, who many thought wasn't going to be fit enough for Major League Soccer and tore the league apart. Well, let's add a year to it. He just turned 38 years of age. He looks like he's not in the best shape of his life. He can get into that shape, but certainly he looked like he was laboring as he ran on to that Leo Messi pass, to facilitate Lionel Messi. I don't know what that knee's going to look like for him and how much he's going to have in that tank. You saw Jordi Alba, who at times was injured, and Busquets, when they most needed him in the center of the field during the MLS Cup playoffs, well, he got injured, and it was a team that didn't know how to play without Busquets, a Messi that was looking for Busquets. He wasn't on the field and really affected Inter Miami's ability to go on to the next round. It got eliminated, shockingly, by Atlanta United. So, yes, I am a little concerned, as I was concerned last year, and they got away with it till they didn't. As I was concerned when he first got to Major League Soccer, Messi, and he got away with it, Leagues Cup, until he didn't. So right now, I'm a little bit more concerned with the friends of Messi than I am Messi. You can see Messi in the way he influences the game. And yes, Luis Suarez is easily, could be named the best 9 of his generation. I mean, probably 3 players there, Suarez, Benzema, and Lewandowski. But he could easily make a claim for the best 9 of his generation. But he's 38 years old. Father Time is undefeated. He looks like he's laboring right now, and I don't know what's left in that knee. Yeah. I commend the man for the heart that he has, for playing because he wants to. But it didn't look like he was 100% fit. And I understand it's preseason. I understand you're playing on a hay patch or a cow pasture down in Honduras, and it's difficult. But this was a sight that got me a bit concerned.
I have another concern, and I want to know if you agree with me on this. And it's the manager. At least with Gerardo Martino, you had an experienced manager. One of his tasks was to understand the fitness of his players and understanding when to start them, when to bench them, when to rest them. Javier Mascherano doesn't have that experience as a manager, and most likely is going to go with whatever Messi, Busquets, Suarez, and Alba tell them. And that's not the ideal scenario, because these players need load management. I understand this is not the NBA where it's completely understood that star players, are going to work on that load management, especially those with a history of injuries. And this is a concern with Luis Suarez. But I don't know if Javier Mascherano is going to have the authority to understand when to tell his stars, Leo, you're going to have to sit this one out. Luis Suarez, we need you to get in a better shape. If not, you're not going to start. That's my other concern. I don't know if Javier Mascherano is the ideal person for that job.
Well, listen, he doesn't have a ton of experience, and what worries me isn't necessarily that. It's with the limited experience that he does have, he wasn't necessarily successful. He had an abysmal U20 campaign where they made it to the U20 World Cup because they didn't qualify, and then they needed a host. FIFA needed a host for the tournament, and Argentina says, we will do it if we can play. They get it. They go to the Olympic Games. He is there, and it's an abysmal Argentine national team. So the brief body of work that he has as a coach isn't quite impressive. So I share your concerns. I don't think anybody's telling Messi what to do, when to play, when to take a break. But yes, the player undoubtedly needs somebody to save the player from himself. And what that means is players want to play through injury. They want to play through pain. There are certain moments of your career where you need somebody to look out for what's in your best interest. And sometimes that has to be the coach. And you're right, we've not seen those decisions made out of Mascherano, but I can't believe I'm hearing you vouch for Tata Martino, you who constantly bash Tata Martino.
Me neither. I felt sick.
I felt sick. Mascherano.
I am a little sick, but I felt a little even more sick than that.
A little more queasy.
Straight after that game, all the stars jumped on the private plane and made it all the way to New Orleans. Turns out it wasn't just me and you, Herc, at the Super Bowl. Look at the four amigos enjoying Super Bowl 59. I really hope this was not their first NFL experience. Otherwise, that was probably their last.
Yeah, I think I was right next to their suite, and I was hearing Che boludo, que goliza. So they definitely enjoyed themselves. I'll tell you what, Mal. There is a time for Major League Soccer to strike while the iron is hot, and while you still have this window, and it is now. Messi mania needs to continue, and if you can't profit, if you can't grow off of the world's greatest player ever, you're never going to do it. So it is now.
Drippin' or trippin', Inter Miami unveiled the Euphoria Kid. That's the club's, as they said, striking new iconic pink home kid for the highly anticipated 2025 season, as well as the landmark 2026 campaign, which will see the club make the move to the new stadium. Herc, drippin' or trippin'?
Is that the Argentina jersey but pink? Is that what we're doing? That's the Argentina. That's what we're gonna do. I mean, people complain that it's copy and paste all the time.
It's all about making Leo feel at home.
And I mean, the Argentine Federation's in Miami. Let's just do the Argentine jersey and paint it pink or variation of pink, and that's euphoric to some Argentines, I guess. Is that what we're doing here? I still like it. I give it a dripping. I still think it's nice. I think the pinstripes are nice there. I don't mind it. At first, I was gonna say, what's the difference? Until I noticed, oh, it's the Argentina kit. That's the difference. All right, I'll give it a dripping.
Yeah,
not creative, but I'll give it a dripping.
I saw the full uniform, pink shorts, pink socks. All in all, looks pretty rad. So I'm gonna give it a dripping as well. And remember, Inter Miami extra large. Number 10, Pedrosa, in case you're interested in showing your new kid on Football Americas and Football Extra Large, in my case. That's going to be how the former Barcelona stars are going to look on the field. Speaking of Barcelona, they will host Rayo Vallecano on Monday, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern, right here on ESPN+.